How's that? That seems better. I think. I'm back. Oh no. It's dropping frames already. Holding steady. Holding steady. Steady now. Looks like I fixed it. I think. Maybe the PC just needed to be restarted. I don't know. I don't know what's happening anymore. Yeah, I you probably didn't see because it probably just like blanked out, but I said I needed to try and restart my computer and see if that helped. It appears that I was correct, and my piece is, I don't know, maybe there was some background processes or something that was causing some issues with the OBS trying to run. But I'm here now, and it appears that it's working. At least for the time being it is. Hello, good evening. Not really sure why it was struggling so hard before, but we're back. I did turn down the resolution slightly. You might not even notice a difference, honestly, between 1080p and 720p, but you might notice a little bit of a difference. Probably didn't need to turn it down, but figured it couldn't hurt. I'm not sure if this is my current link or not, so let's go. You have a high definition TV or something? What do you mean, or something? What is the or something? I don't even know what that means. Oops. What do you mean, what? So, Amanda, basically LED, I guess. Oh, so you got like an OLED. Ooh, fancy, fancy, schmancy. Yeah, we have a OLED HDR fancy schmancy TV upstairs. It's not like super expensive or anything crazy, but you're not technologically savvy. You just know what the resolution on my TV is always really clear. Well, it's good enough. That's all that matters. If the resolution is clear, that's all that matters. Let's move that closer so I don't look like I'm 50 feet away. Anyways, let me just wrap up this really quick. Was doing some auto fighting earlier today and never finished this quest out. Ran out of energy. Is the game volume kind of loud? Seems like it might be kind of loud. I was practicing the Darkhawk fight in Abyss. I'm gonna try to go in there tonight and see how I do tonight. I think my goal is going to be like practice Abyss fight daily 10 times until I can one-shot it every time. Well, I turned it down a tiny bit, so maybe that will help a little bit. Let's see. Now, I was practicing it without this monstrosity plugged in, so you got like all this cords and stuff. Your goal going in was to get him to at least 20%. Well, I have not successfully gotten him that far yet. But I'm getting better, I feel like. But yeah, it would be nice to get him to about 20% in a go. Not being nice to me tonight. Oh, that didn't go well. Yeah, it's definitely not ideal, but again, it's like I'm trying to get used to doing these fights with that clunky thing all plugged in, because it's like there's a bunch of wires, so like it like pulls my phone down, kind of. Yeah, I didn't think that my first try tonight was going to go that well, so that was to be expected. Gotta kind of like refresh myself on heavy when he's in the corner and wait a second before blocking or moving. That's when he's most likely to throw it. I'm assuming you're referring to the S2. Yeah, I've noticed the SP one. He really. It seems like some fights he's just like, oh, like gonna throw it every other time, like just nonstop throwing S1s, which gets super annoying because it keeps your heat level up, your temperature stays up pretty well, but can't reverse the regen. There were some recommendations online to use like Resonate Mastery as well because it's another debuff. So you know, the issue is that because I don't have him awaken, like I don't want to practice with the pre-fight. Just because I'm not going to use it during the fight, like ever. Because I'm pretty sure you need it for Mephisto, right? Because you don't want Incinerate to be on Mephisto. He's just going to gain power like ridiculous. So I'm going to have to use it for that. I did a lot better last night, I'll tell you that much. So far, these have not gone my way. Oh wait, what? For some reason I thought it was going to be an S2 there. Oh man. That was really poopy. These fights are going really badly. Seen Resonate Reclamation too, but I don't have it. So yeah, because it's another debuff, it applies to is it Dismay? Not Dismay. That doesn't seem right. Despair, that's right. Since another mastery or another debuff, it applies to Despair, so it actually like reverses his heal a little bit more if you have another debuff on. Can't imagine it's much more, but yeah, it's like threading a fine line of trying to get him to push him to the S2 without pushing him to an S3 at the same time. These fights have gone significantly worse than they did last night. Throw it. The jerk. He's the worst sometimes. The worst ever person in the whole world. So one thing that I saw online when I was watching all the videos was that like right when he's done with his S2, you can kind of like get 2 hits in before the heal finishes. If you attack into him right away, and it kind of like stems some of the heal if you don't. I haven't quite figured out the whole like when exactly to do the evade thing. Now today, this one he's just gonna throw all S1s this time. God, why? Yeah, I know, right? That's what I'm saying. I need to practice this fight like 10 times a night, every night. What's up, Weapon X? Come enjoy live me getting my ass kicked by this stupid Darkhawk who refuses to be cooperative. He was being much more cooperative last night. That's all. I'll say that much. Like right now, he's just not even doing anything that I want him to do. I actually want one more S1 here if I can, so I can get to the 4. Of course, now he's not going to hurt the S2s. Oh. It's funny because, yeah, last night I was like repetitively over and over. I would get like, I was getting to like 50%, 60%, like pretty much every fight for like every fight in a row. And then tonight he just won't do anything that I want him to do. He's just like, no, I'm gonna wait until all the incinerates fall off, and then I'm gonna throw my S2. Just the worst. What's up, Titan? How's it going? Welcome to the Coffee Gets Beat Up by Darkhawk and Abyss stream. We're practicing the Darkhawk fight here. I thought that last night I had some swell progress with learning this fight, but tonight is not my night for him. Having issues in Supergiant, huh? He has an alt in Supergiant. So what's going on in Supergiant? See, that time went a little bit better. Oh, oops, I forgot to back out first. What's wrong with Supergiant? What's the latest on problems there? I have to evade that. That was weird. I'll just wait out that. Okay. Oh my goodness. The worst. People not uploading rosters, so Kukui can't pick defense. Blizz is understandable, but he's the only one. Blizz hasn't up. Oh, you're talking because Inevitable is in there? Is that what you mean? Yeah, one thing is like I can't fully concentrate on what I'm doing because I'm trying to pay attention to stream as much as I can too. That's why I'll probably practice this more off stream than I will on stream. But I wanted to show my new found ability, and it's not working out so well. Yeah, that's not drama. He's young. He doesn't know what drama really is yet. I knew that was going to do it too. Inevitable is in there, and Inevitable is the only one that can't upload the roster. Everyone else should be able to. I mean, you can. You just have to have the password for the Inevitable Discord account. I mean, that's why I made the Inevitable Discord account. For this very reason. Pretty certain I gave them the password to it as well, so they have no excuses. He's a liar. He's lying to you. See? He appeared. Yeah, we were talking about you and how you don't update Inevitable's roster on Collector Bot. And then he's blaming me because you don't have the password that I gave you a long time ago. man. The worst AI here, he just like will not throw the he will not cooperate tonight. Come on, dude. Oops. Oops. Oh. I think that went pretty well. I mean, not terribly bad. Just to show that, like, I do understand what I'm supposed to be doing. It's just a matter of, like, actually making it work. This is not a real go. This is a trial run. I'm just practicing the Darkhawk fight a lot. I'm going to keep practicing it until I can pretty consistently get him at least, yeah, like Amanda was saying, like 80-ish% down. Oh, you were hoping that I have the login? I do. I'm going to do it one more time, and then I believe that'll be it for that for the night. Not the stream, but just this particular portion of the stream where I get my butt kicked by Darkhawk. What's up, Paul? How's it going, bud? feel like every time I look down to do this fight that I come back up and it's like a year later. Yeah, it's always tough, like, when you get a whole... It's not a new ally in the family, Paul. Supergiant. I guess, like, a bunch of the Proxima people kind of went with Kukui and made Supergiant. So, I mean, technically, yes, they're new, but most of the people there are have been around for a little while. And then they got like a bunch of new people, like probably like a whole group of 10 or so new people. I think that some of them were a merger, others were just like piecemeal one by one. And now they're trying to get all those new people loaded up on Discord. This is exactly why I made the videos that I put in how to use Collector, though. So when you get new people, you can refer them to one of those videos. It might be a little bit easier than trying to walk them through it. They're French. Okay. Oh, so maybe they can't understand it. Yeah, it sucks. Sorry, I can't really help there. Gooey. Yeah, I felt like that run went pretty well. I mean, up until the point where I kind of lost focus there and then started to get my butt kicked. Just gonna move up in AQ. I might, well, maybe I'll do a fight. Do I need to do a fight? I don't want to waste my energy. My very, very dead Corvus. Probably pop one like little heal in him. Just to give myself a little buffer. Does Anna Inc. Speak French? I didn't know that he spoke French. That's pretty cool. Is he from Quebec? He's from Quebec, so it is a different... Oops. Oh my goodness. So yeah, Quebec is, they do speak French indeed, but it's like a different dialect of French. It's so like things they say don't necessarily match up with traditional French. It's kind of like Ebonics, sort of, I guess, would be. It's like it's English, but it's like very different. Oh, Alciende. That's funny. I forgot about him. Exactly, that's all I need to use. Oh, yeah, no, I'm in AQ now. I'm not, I can't, well, I mean, I could restart, but I would have had to have done it, like, as I was getting killed. I had a pretty, so in section 1, I take, this, the second one up there, path 7, it's like, it's this one, it goes like this. And then that way, and then down that way. It's hard to explain. Anyways, so on that path there's an A-bomb. It's caltrips, and there's an abomination on it. So I lost most of my health on Corvus trying to just fight through him. You're gonna tell them where to go in Spanish and they're French? I don't know how that's gonna work out for you. Yeah, he probably could be pretty helpful server-wise as well. I mean, he admins Seaton's channel, right? So obviously he has some sort of technical prowess. I just don't think that he has... I don't know what I need to pick my words carefully here as to not offend him. I don't think that he has done enough to prove that he can be trusted to be an administrator of our... Because it's not just me. I'm not the one who controls who's an admin of our server. So there's a group of us, and it has to be, you know, okay with the group, basically. I don't doubt at all that he would be a useful person to have as, you know, administrative privileges in the server. That was all I had to say. I didn't have anything else to say. That was it. I mean, so... that was it. That was all I had. I didn't... Someone once told me that I have a lot of patience to choose the proper way to word things. So, yes, I try to think of what I'm going to say before I say it. And then, hopefully I say the right thing as to not make anyone upset. But of course, sometimes there's no way around making people upset, so... Dairy Queen. Shouldn't be having Dairy Queen. Madness. Is there a level up event yet? Ooh, there's a level up event. Guys. Guys. It's time. It's time to level up some Stark Spidey. As much as we can, at least. I don't think I'll be able to get them all the way up to what I want, because I don't have that much ISO. Obviously, since I've like already run out. Skill tier 4s. Oh my goodness. I need 6 skill T4 CCs. This is gonna be disastrous, I'm sure. That's too funny. That is too funny. Alright, we'll do one more of these and then... Wow. 20 of them. 9 cosmic. 1 skill. What kind of lunacy is this? Probably better off doing these. Wow, no skill in any of this either, huh? This is crazy. This is like proof. It's like proof that it's weighted to like what you already have. Like, oh, you need skill? Yeah, we're gonna give you everything but skill. Oh, there we go. So that's 5, right? Let's just see. I think I need one more, so we'll just see if we can pop and get one somehow by miracle. Yeah, I know. It's like my phone's listening to me, and it's like, let's see if we can get some skill. And it's like, we will not give you any skill. You'll get nothing. We'll just taunt you with skill. We'll put a whole bunch in the reel before. Probably better off, let me see. I'm gonna have so much overflow of everything now. I needed 7, right? That is rough. I'm gonna try a couple more of these. Gotta open 50 of these stupid things to get 6 skills. Oh, that was a tease. I really don't want to pop 10 more. I feel like that would be like excessive, but I'm gonna try one more, and then I'm just gonna resort to the fragment shards, because I feel like I have a better chance of getting one from the fragment shards then. Ah! Ah! What is that? That was terrible. The worst. Sometimes this game. Kabammed. Alright. You've forced me to do it the difficult way. I'm not getting anything from these either. It's like the one that I don't have any, like, of all of them. At least this way I'm, like, guaranteed to get something. Only 3,385 more of them to go. Oh, here we go. We're getting there. Oh. Wait, what? Did it just form one, or? That was weird. Why did it offer me a deal for some? Normally it only offers you the deal if you form one, right? Oh my goodness. Well, now I've got a whole bunch of stuff in overflow. I've probably got a zillion T4ZC Cosmics based off of what I was just opening. I feel like I got like 10 or 12 of them. There's a little bit of skill ISO. Oh, it offers you if you're close. Right, trying to get you to just push over the top. There we go. Now, back to the task at hand. Where is that little sneaky, stealthy guy? There he is. And that's all my ISO. So, for now, that's all I can do. I could pump my other ISO into him as well. Pop some calves. You think I am rich? I'm not a big gambling man. I mean, yeah. I'm more of a what do I want to? What term do I want to use here? Yeah, those are for Abyss, buddy. Why would I use them to... Why would I use my units for something that doesn't guarantee me value? I mean, I guess it basically guarantees me getting ISO, but I'm okay with... Ooh, 5-star Mole Man, congrats. I don't know if that's even good or not. I mean, I've got a bunch of ISO. I've got, see, the thing is I've got a bunch of people that I need to rank up. Do I have anybody green that I need to rank up? Pretty sure that I have somebody that I had. I would just rather use all my... I mean, I'm going to keep ranking people up here. The one that I don't have really is anybody green. So we'll pump all this into him. Because I don't really have any science champs that I plan to get or... Tech and mutant. Mutant. How did I get 17,000 units? I refuse to answer that question. Skill. Tech. Do I have anyone tech that I need? We'll use my tech on him as well. Yeah, they were very good, very good deals. Depends, Eugene. Are you asking how many that I think it will take me, or are you asking how many do I think it will take you? Because if you're asking how many units I think it's going to take me, my guess would be around 5,000-ish. I'd say about 5,000. My first path took about that, and when I did that path, I hadn't ever used Aegon before. I pretty much pulled Aegon, took him to 565, sigged him up to like 172, and then like 2 days later, having not ever used him before at all, I did an Abyss path. So, no, I'm gonna do path 2 next. I'm just gonna work up in order. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just for the sake of making it the least complicated on me to remember what I have and haven't done. So yeah, my next path is going to be 2. And then I'll do 3, 4, and then 5. Obviously. I also need to get this fella here up to rank 2 before I do it, so that might take a little bit. what did I have left? Bit of that. How many units did you take you to, or how many equivalent resources and units did it take you to complete Path 2, Eugene? Yeah, I mean, the general consensus, I mean, across the community is for like the average player to cost about 5,000 to 6,000 units to do an Abyss Path. So yeah, Luke Cage, I've heard, is very annoying, and that's what this fellow's going to be for. Not sure I'm going to have enough gold. I used SS for my initial run, and I felt like SS worked really well for most of those fights. You don't even need Human Torch either. Like, you can do it with Void. I just think that the fights are a bit longer with Void. Yeah, I didn't use. I did my initial path and I used SS in place of Doom. This is the first Doom I've ever gotten right here, this fella. So obviously it's possible. That's correct. He goes unstoppable and unblockable unless you intercept him. Almost out of ISO. The dog ate your blizzard. Oh my goodness. That's what you get. It's not good for you anyways. Oh, the dog will be fine. It's not even real chocolate in an Oreo. I'm out of ISO. Ugh. Just shy of being able to get them. Every little tiny bit of ISO. Now what do I do though? Do I have any crystals I can open? Oh, maybe I'll get a skill champ here. Oh my goodness, that's the worst. It gives me a new champ. Literally any champ that would have been a dupe. How many? Like, I've got so many 4-stars. How could I possibly pull the one like champ? Would you order? Did you order a Blizzard delivery? All right, come on, 4-star. Probably got enough to take him up to 35 though. All right. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that I needed all those skill catalysts still. That's the worst. This is the way that they're gonna make everybody use their T4 CCs, isn't it? I wanted to get him to rank 3. There's no way I'm going to be able to get 8 T4 CCs from those, and then I'm just going to have even more stuff in overflow. Like, look at my catalyst overflow already. Just a bunch of tech and cosmic. No, we're not doing map 5 to get T4 CC. There's a lot of gold. I think I had like 5, almost 6 million gold when I started ranking up. I'm down to 2.5 million now. And I didn't even get him like ranked up to 3 and maxed out. It's probably gonna take all the rest of what I got left. I wonder what I got. Only 64,000 for level up. That's kind of sad, actually, considering how much resources went into that. 64,000 seems kind of low. Loyalty spent in arena ones. If I do the mutant trade crystal, I can almost guarantee that the one I'm going to get is cosmic, because that's the other one I have in overflow. Yeah, it's kind of sad. I feel like they, like, for level up event and stuff, they didn't do the best job balancing it for, like, the star rating of the champions. Because, like, let's see here. Leveling up a 6-star rank 1 champion is 460 points for 1 level. Leveling up a 4-star rank 5 champion is 500 points. Why would leveling up a rank 5 4-star give you more points than leveling up a rank 6 1-star? Doesn't make any sense. Why would that work that way? I believe if you go to Canada, you only have to be 19 to gamble. At least that's how it was when I was younger. Just remember that anything you do to him in the server, I can undo. And then I can turn off all of your abilities to redo what you're trying to do to him. Oh, like in like a Native American reservation. It's been so long, I feel like, since I've seen a 4-star from a PHC. I don't know if they like lowered the rate. It seemed like at one point, they became more common, but then they just disappeared. Beardo is the only one who can still do crap to you. Oh, yeah. He is technically of the same level as me now in the server. I mean, if you just consider that he is also an admin and I'm an admin. Because Blue is the one who is the owner of the server. Yeah, I can't demote him. I mean, to be fair, I could. I could just tag Blue and say, hey, Blue, demote him. And then he would go, okay. And then he would be demoted. It just wouldn't be immediate, you know? I can't do it instantly. I would have to wait for Blue to do it. Yeah, he hasn't pawned it off yet. He still comes around if you tag him. It takes him a little while most times, but I'm surprised he hasn't pawned it off on me yet. Bye, Amanda. Blue turned off his little green... No, Blue's little green marker's been turned off since before that. Beardos. He turned that off... maybe a week ago. It was before the promotion to admin, though. I think that it was right around the time when we were harassing about the Black Panther Civil War thing. Yeah, even if I was going to open up Cavalier Crystals, it wouldn't be any of these, I don't think. If it was like a featured stealthy crystal, I might, just on the off chance that I pull a 6-star stealthy and dupe him. He wasn't that salty about it. I mean, as salty as anyone would be. What am I in? Oh, I'm in Abyss of Legends still. That's fine. Oh. Bye, Kukui. Have a good night. Man, this is tough. Do we think that we can get 8 of them? From 42 of these, probably not. Let's just see what happens. There's 2, 3, 3. Oh, 6. Oh. Let's see what else we got in the overflow now. Wow. How is it possible that I have so many mutant and cosmic? Oh, wait. Oh, my goodness. I needed 8. Currently at 7. So we're going to... I'm trying to rank someone. Oh, welcome 9. I'm trying to rank someone. I'm trying to rank Stealthy to 3, but I don't have any skill T4 CC, so I popped all my T4 CC crystals. Oh my goodness. Alright, Cosmic was beneficial last time we did Cosmic. No. Let's try one more Cosmic. Nope. Alright. Let's try a Science. Hey, there we go. Hey, victory, sweet victory. I'm gonna rank someone already. Yeah, boy. Put every little bit of ice. Well, no, I don't want to put the cosmic in him because I want to put that in CMM. Now I gotta learn how to use stealthy. Do I need a video of what? How to use stealthy? I don't think I need a video of him. I don't know that watching a video is gonna accomplish what I need to accomplish. I need to learn how to use him. Like by doing it. Can't really learn how to... I mean, you can learn the proper rotations of this, that, or the other thing. But I mean, I know what he does. I've never used them before, so it's not a matter of that. It's more a matter of... He has some sort of synergy with Mysterio, right? I don't think I have anybody else new. I'm excited about having Sabretooth, though. Just not how he does it. Is it just me, or does this gold pool in this event scale based off of the champs that you bring in? Oh, oops. Ah, never saw it coming. What's up, Too Good? How's it going, bud? My gold is all gone now. It'll probably take me 1.893 or whatever million gold that I have there just to... You sent me your TDL. Who did you send this to originally, out of curiosity? This was for someone, right? Yeah, I mean, I knew all that. Just I'm not used to his animations or anything like that, is what I'm saying. Because his combos are kind of weird. The timing on things is weird. It's similar to Aegon with like his. I use probably more items in my Abyss run than I needed to when I was going through with Aegon, simply because I had never used him before, and he's got that 2-hit last medium, and I messed up the timing on trying to throw specials off of it quite a few times. So Stealth Spidey is kind of the same. It's like I gotta figure out the timing of things, because it's not a standard rotation of hits. He does like a pew, 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 pew kind of thing, and he like jumps around like crazy. He's all over the place. He's a crazy man. Fired up the grill for the first time. Oh my goodness. I've grilled 3 times already. Of course, I have a charcoal grill. Old school over here. $14 hours for incursions. Oh man. Oh. Never mind. Hasn't reset. For some reason I thought it reset already. So it resets in 14 hours. Probably milestones are still... Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 120,000. What's up, BSP Plays? I'm doing well. How are you doing? Are you saying that I've almost maxed out my rank 2 5-star? Look at them. The Sparkle Sisters. She'll probably surpass the 5-star once I finish ranking, leveling her up. Until, of course, I put more sig levels into the 5-star, and then she'll be way higher. Alright. I think I'm just going to go into... I haven't done this yet. Do I have anyone else new that I want to use? I don't think so. See you there, bud. Thanks for the subscribe. Captain Sparkles. Yeah, honestly, it might be a little while before I actually do any of my Abyss runs, simply due to the fact that I want to get Stealthy to maxed out rank 3. And I want to get Doom to maxed out rank 2. And obviously it's going to cost a bit of gold. It's going to require a good amount of ISO. So it'll probably take a little bit before I can do those two things. And those, in that time, I will be practicing and learning both of them, so that when I am done and ready to go, I'm ready for some exciting Abyss fun. I'm gonna have to get used to that evade. In the long run, it will be worth it to have those champs more powerful. Of course it will. It's always worth it to have more powerful champs, I think. Honestly, I'm all over the place. 1 second I want to rush right in there. get a path out of the way, and the next second I don't even want to look at Abyss. I was doing, you missed it a little earlier, I was doing some Abyss practice against Darkhawk. First few tries, I'll say, went pretty poorly, but I started to get the groove later on. I keep forgetting to change my web. Night, Blizz. Have a good one. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be heading out pretty soon here. My best run. On the stream, my best run was like, I only got him to like 75% maybe. My best run last night when I was practicing on my own, I believe that I got him to 60%. So, getting closer. Oh, thank you, Affliction. New subscribers, always appreciated. I don't remember to change my web out. Alright, now we gotta learn how to use Doom. I know we do stagger. Oops. That's not how you stagger. Pat. I guess Tom Holland truly is better than Tobey Maguire. I think so. Yeah. I mean, if you're basing it off of the skill of, if you're basing it off of the skill of the champion, then yeah. I mean, you're looking like OG Spidey. Oh, Hobbit Raid. Thanks, Zelda fan. Yeah, because I mean, you're talking Stealthy and Sparky are both significantly better than the OG Spidey. If the OG Spidey is indeed the Tobey Maguire version in this sense. What's up, Sergeant Bourne, Zelda fan, Esmer, welcome. Hashtag Hobbit Raid. Thanks, Hobbit. Appreciate you. Jason Dean, welcome. JC, welcome. How you guys doing tonight? Did you guys enjoy Hobbit stream? Oh, thanks, Hobbit. Thanks for the sub, Sergeant Bourne. Appreciate it. I heard, what are you gonna do now, Mr. Hobbit? Life's getting a little rough, I hear, and maybe time to take a little bit more relaxed approach. We do have some, you know, other alliances in the family if you want to do something a little bit less, but then of course there's the garden for those folks who just need some time for themselves. A little bit of something for everyone. Thanks, yeah. Yeah, you just missed it. I took Stealthy up to rank 3. Got him from the 4th of July deals. And I ran out of ISO, unfortunately. So as you can see, he's only a rank 3 level 5. But he is on the plans to do for the Luke Cage fight in Abyss. So first off, gotta get used to him because I've never had him before. What does this fight do? I haven't done this fight yet. Let's just try to see if we can power through him. Yeah, thanks. Oh, that was silly of me. Not what I intended to do here, but we will persevere. Oops. Thanks, Sergeant Bourne. Your only good 6-star is Torch. You know, I do love my Torch. I think he was probably my first good 6-star, actually. Trying to think if I had a good 6-star besides him. Oh no, Symbiote Supreme was my first, I believe, good 6-star. My first rank 2. My 6-star roster definitely looks significantly better than it did pre-4th of July. I'll say that much. Now, that being said, a lot of my 6-star crystals that I did get were less than ideal. Close my eyes and see my people lost in an alien desert. I already saw all that, so. But yeah, I mean, my 6-star roster is looking a lot better than it was. Once I finish Abyss, hopefully. So the plan right now is to do... Oh, you like my cinematic voice? So I will say I am a skilled reader of things. At least my daughters think so. I read every night. I read a book to my girls, and they like dramatic effect. So, gotta keep them happy, those kids. Can't be having an angry 5-year-old and 3-year-old. You see that Doom peeking down there? Yep, he's new. Again, ran out of ISO. Stealthy is the priority currently. Getting him to 345. And then second priority is going to be getting Doom to rank 2. Or sorry, this is 345 to 35. Getting them both ranked up. I only have 2 side at the moment, Hawkeye and Diablo. 6s. 2 6s at the moment, Hawkeye and Diablo, but I'm 800 away from a 3rd. If I dupe Diablo, I'm quitting. You might want to look up, I saw some, I don't know who made it, I don't remember, but I saw some gameplay videos of Diablo doing like massive damage with his S2. So, I mean, although he's definitely not the ideal champion for you to be like taking a rank 2 or anything, it doesn't mean that he's terribly bad. I imagine that takes a lot of ramp up and prepping to get him to do massive damage with his S2 though, however. You only have a 5-6 star and my Nebula is Sig 40. Oh, you have... So you've double duped Nebula? Yeah, I don't know that I'd be very happy about that. The only reason that I even like having my Nebula was she was one of my first 6 stars as well, and she paired well with Corvus. As you can see, I have only the best champs duped, though, which would be my Kingpin, Red Skull, and if I scroll down, you got Nightcrawler, Doctor Strange, Thor, Jane Foster, and Yellow Jacket. You have 1 6 star and it's Stealth Spider-Man? That's solid, buddy. Good job. That's some good luck. I didn't get a good, decent 6 star, I feel like, forever and a day. I haven't run any of this yet. Build up a little streak here, I guess, first before I throw in any 6 stars. My first 6 star was OG Daredevil, which I was so excited about at the time. I was so happy I got OG Daredevil. People were like, he's not the worst one you could have got. And I'm like, yeah, he's, you know, only like the 3rd worst possible option. I think like at the time Kamala Khan would have been like the worst. Am I gonna take up Silver? So Silver Surfer, I have the video on my channel, but I had 3 Nexus crystals for 4th of July deals. The first one I had, Silver Surfer was in there, and the other 2 options, I think it was Cull and Proxima. And I was debating, briefly about what I should do there. So I took Silver Surfer on the off chance that, like, if I get a Cosmic Gem or something, yes, maybe he could be a prestige rank. So yeah, it's possible. I'm not saying like right away. I think 6 stars wise, I'm not to the point yet in my particular roster that I have. Read your last. Hold on, I'll have to scroll up. It looks like. Oh, this is top chat. Why do I have top chat? Let's go to live chat and make sure that do you support other streamers too? Hopefully you can support my little channel too. Of course, yeah, sure. For sure. I like that you think that I'm sure your channel's probably got more subscribers than mine, buddy. But of course, I will definitely sub you, my friend. I support all streamers. If you ever happen to join a Black Order Alliance, I'm an admin over there, and I'll even add you to our YouTube. We have like a YouTube feed for people that automatically will say like, oh, blah 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 is live or whatever. Literally the first thing, I promise you this, sir. Literally the first thing that I do when I end this stream tonight is I'm gonna go and sub you. I'm not gonna stop right now and do it. I will say that, but I promise you that as soon as this stream is over, you will have another subscriber. Oh, I'll find you. I'll find you. My line ID is Aromatic Coffee. My Legends event that I ran was... Oh, shoot. That's so long ago now. When did I do it? Jeez. So long ago now. I don't remember the name of it. It was... I believe it was like when Sinister first came out. I remember Sinister... Oh, was it Sinister? No, or... Was it Sinister? Man, it was so long ago, Zelda. We're talking like December of 2018. Pretty sure November of 2018. Might have been before Sinister. I remember specifically because I had Corvus. And there was a Taskmaster in the second chapter of the event quest, and he had, I don't think it was it Rage? It wasn't Rage. Like Safeguard or something weird. And so I remember having to switch my team out and bring AA in, just specifically for that one fight, because like you literally could not. User not found. No space. Oh, I'm sorry, no space. Just aromatic coffee, one word. I remember Legend of Zelda and then A Link to the Past. My favorite like Link / Zelda series game is probably Ocarina of Time. That was probably my favorite one. November 2018 was Champion and Aegon. I mean, that's possible. Let me look it up. They have it on the forums, right? Excuse all my clickies. You're probably going to hear them because of my mic. My mic's very sensitive. Kabam forums. Let's go to... It's a general discussion. Did you find me at Sergeant Bourne? You should have found me. It's definitely aromatic coffee, but there's no space in there. So if you had a space in there, that's definitely why you didn't see me. Alright, so it's not general discussion. It's gotta be news and announcements. Is that where they do the Legends stuff? Hall of Legends. I think I'm not until the second page. Let's find out here. There we are. There I am. Night Riders, December 2018. Yeah, because I got my iPhone XR in November for Black Friday, and then I ran Legends the next month. I tried to control F it, but that's why I said it's on the second page, not the first page. Majora's Mask was solid as well. Are you asking me if my Void is duped, or are you asking someone else, Paul? Oh, should I rank 5 Medusa or Void? Is Medusa duped? I mean, I love Void and Medusa, I'll be honest with you. I guess it depends on where your progress is in the story. Honestly, yeah, where are you at story-wise in story content? Have you Act 5 100% yet? Because I think that's why I try to tell everyone in our server, whenever somebody asks for advice on a rank up, is I always say the best rank up, in my opinion, is the rank up that will help you to complete the next piece of content that you have in your plans, you know. Just started Act 6 on the first one. Now, did you 100% Act 5? Because if you're gonna go for Elder's Bane, Medusa really does help a lot against that Ultron boss. But also, to be fair, Void can also do that fight. But I believe he needs to be Sig 200 to do it, whereas Medusa does not. Yeah, also, I guess the other question would be, do you run suicides? Do you plan to ever run suicides? Because if you do, and if you plan to in the future, Void does not bode well with suicides. Even if you have Killmonger for the Synergy team, in order to gain some regen back, it's just not enough to make up the difference. Because reality is you want to spam S1s. But yeah, like Cloud of Contempt saying, there really isn't a wrong answer. It's just kind of which one's more of a right answer. My second Medusa was my second rank 5 champion. I do not regret that. I have used her a ton since then. So like, but I also, you can see I also have Void at rank 5. So if you're more concerned, is Star-Lord any good? Star-Lord is good if you can keep a combo. That being said, he's kind of like the original version of Aegon, except that he loses his combo. His damage potential is super high, but it just takes a long time to get to it. So I just don't know that he's as worth ranking up anymore. Maybe if you had like a 2018 gem or whatever, because he's one of the older champs. So if you got like a gem from variant 1 or 2 or whatever you get those from, he would probably be worth that. But outside of that, I don't know that he would be worth it. You want this guy though if you want like a ramp up champion, Aegon. Star-Lord needs to be awakened. Yes. Because, let's go. His Sig ability is what actually ramps him up. So, as blows are exchanged, Star-Lord familiarizes himself with the opponent's techniques, increasing attack by blank for each hit in the combo meter up to a maximum of 400. And actually, not only does he need to be duped, but if you really want to unlock his full like damage potential, he needs to be like max Sig. Because as you can see, that you know, the green number there is going to ramp up higher and higher. If you're just busting into Act 6, 6.1 does have a lot of robot bosses and minis. I think she'll help you out more there. Yes, again, I believe if your choice is between her and Void currently, I would say go Medusa first, and then just, you know, unless you get somebody else while you wait, go Void second. I would definitely rank up both of them to rank 5 ultimately. Obviously I would, because I already did. So but yeah, there's no wrong answer. You're on the second one in Act 6, the Ultron one. I believe, if I recall correctly, I used Corvus for that fight. I think that you can use Medusa for it. Right, because it's been a while since I touched that fight. The Sentinel is like Biohazard, I think, right? Probably not going to get this guy to throw a special, am I? Haha, victory! Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Biohazard Sentinel right before that Ultron. So you need somebody basically that's bleed immune. Which means Medusa can't do that fight, but if I recall correctly, she can do the fight just after that. I just don't hit block, which is a bad thing for me because I love hitting into their block. It's interesting because I feel like when going into getting better at the game and just kind of learning the controls and hitting into block was not something that I did probably until I started exploring Act 5. And then once I started doing, you know, hitting into block more often to like push their power up to the next level and stuff like that, I was like, why have I not been doing this all along? But now it's like second nature. So I'll hit into their block to bait out specials. I'll hit into their block to just push their power up, and it's just like inherent, like, oh, their power's almost up, hit into their block, and then like, oh wait, but now I just poisoned myself because it's Biohazard. You're lurking, Sergeant Bourne. It's not even so much that it's because they can do, I mean, yes, they can do massive damage into block, and it is helpful. But like I said, it's a really, to me, it's more about the power, honestly. To me, it's like if they're near a full bar of power, and it really helps for like stun immune nodes, right? Because you need to, there's two ways that you can get an opening at a stun immune node. One is baiting out a heavy, right? And the other is evading a special and then countering their special. So if you can kind of hit into their block a lot, you can push their specials up and you don't have to take as much chip damage from blocks. Well, there's one other way. There's intercepting, which works in some places of the contest more efficiently than others, based off of how aggressive the AI is. I'll look at the node really quick to see if you can quake it right after this. I'll pop in there really quick and look. I've been debating on my next step. If I want to try to work for 100% of Act 6 or if I want a 100% Abyss, and I think that I've come to terms with that, I'll be trying to do Abyss next. Just because, you know, ever since they announced the Act 6 nerfs, essentially, there's not really a whole lot of purpose to try to go exploring it more than I already have. I've done an initial completion, but I haven't really done any exploration for the most part, and it would be pointless to do it now, because if they're going to nerf it, then I'd rather do it when it's easier than do it when it's harder, right? I will be streaming Abyss runs. Right now, like I said, I'm practicing, and I'm ranking up champs. So the plan right now is to do, I need to get Stealthy leveled up all the way to 345. And then I need to get Doom to 235. And then from there, I will start my second path. I'm just going to go in order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just for the sake of keeping it as least confusing as possible for me, because I don't want to be like, oh, what path did I do? Did I go there? Not that it's hard to remember having done 2 out of 5 things in a different order, but just seems logical to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyways, what was I going to do? I was going to look at Act. Oh. Alright, this guy. Yeah, Biohazard, Arc Overload, Bubble Shield. Special Attack, Heal Block, Prey on the Weak. Yeah, you could definitely Quake it if you did it right. Each blocked attack reduces block proficiency by 6%. After 10 stacks, the next attack is unblockable. Alright, so if you're doing Quake and Shake, you can probably do this. If you're not doing Quake and Shake, and you're trying to do Quake and Bake, you might have a hard time, because basically you're only going to be able to parry him 10 times. And then he's gonna be unblockable. I mean, you can. If it depends on what your ultimate goal is, though. So if your goal is just to complete it, and you're okay with using a couple items or something, you can probably do it. Heal her up. Now's a good time. You got the these. I don't have Warlock. He is one of my white whales. Who did I use for? I used Corvus for the Sentinel fights. This was when I was exploring this stuff. I was exploring this stuff just previously, before they kind of announced the whole thing, and I was doing itemless attempts at this. And yeah, Corvus pretty much did all those fights. Yeah, you can use Ghost as well. At the time, I didn't have Ghost. I just got her, so. Oh, yeah, it's true, Cloud. Yeah, technically it is just for one attack. It's not like he's unblockable until he hits you. You just have to really be mindful of that and then make sure that you are evading that one and not trying to block that one. Right, because you're going to evade the first hit, right? No matter what. So the first hit, the unblockable one would be technically one that you'd be trying to evade. What's the hardest one in that chapter? What's the hardest part of probably crossbones? Let me see. Yeah. This crossbones fight is the worst one. He was a roadblock for many a people. I think it's Caustic Temper, if I remember. Where is he? Oh, he's over to the right. That's where he is. Biohazard, Vigor, Stun, Power Struggle. If you have Omega Red. Oh, Mr. 9, it looks like you need to move up in AQ there, sir.
Discord audio.
I don't know what that was. That was weird. Somebody called me on Discord. Is Titan still in the chat? Titan's on the chat. Tell your friends to stop calling me on Discord. He probably sent me a message and I didn't respond. I don't know why you would try to call me, though. Unless it's on accident. Anyways. I believe I used a combination of Corvus and Omega Red. I don't remember now. Or no, I'm sorry. No, that's not right. I used Morningstar. Morningstar is... I think you need to, yeah, buddy. Corvus, I think, works. I'm sure Warlock would at the time. Warlock didn't exist. Not only that, but I don't have Warlock, so I can't even say yay or nay to that. But I do know that I used my 565 Morningstar for it. That was who I used when I did it. And she cheeses him pretty well. Yeah, Omega does well. I think Corvus can do it to a degree. MS does well. Warlock does well. I'm sure there's others. Can't wait till they add the quality of life thing where it like keeps your filter. That way you would be able to just like filter the 6 stars and then they would just like it would be filtered to 6 stars every time that you went out and back in. Oh, Morningstar is amazing. I don't think you can Quake him. I don't know, that's a good question. You'd have to keep in mind that not only does, especially you mentioned earlier that you like to do the Quake and Bake with the blocking. if you're... he'll shrug your debuffs. Well, first off, he has an increased ability to shrug against science champs and a decreased ability to shrug against mutant champs. So if you're using a science champ, it's increasing his likelihood that he's going to shrug and then gain a fury. And once he shrugs and gains a fury, he's reducing your ability accuracy even more. So like it's just that'll go badly, I think. Squirrel versus a spider. Who wins? How dare you say that MS isn't worth rank 5? How dare you, sir? Oops. Live. Live and destroy. Quake's still literally the answer for like almost everything. I mean, there's very few things she can't do. Yeah, Iceman would work against that crossbows as well. Not quite as well as some of the other options I mentioned, but I wouldn't say that MS would be worth taking to rank 5 if it was your first rank 5. I definitely, I want to be clear there. I would not recommend her being your first rank 5. That being said, if you have like a few, maybe you've got like 5 or 6 rank 5s or something, and you're just looking for another one that can kind of fill in a need, she definitely checks a lot of boxes for some of the things that she does. What she does really well. Oh, am I clear? I'll clear it after I'm done. Here, I'm gonna be... Who is your second rank 5? MS? She was my... third or fourth? Trying to think of what order I went in. Honestly, she was my fourth. I know my first rank 5 was Corvus, and I took him to rank 5, and then I went for a Legends run. And then my second rank 5 I know was Medusa, because I remember ranking her up to rank 5 and then immediately using her to do a Labyrinth clear. And then... I don't remember my third one. It might have been MS. She's definitely, like I said, she's definitely worth it. She's especially really good for incursions. She's really, really good for incursions, like amazingly good. At least under the current meta that is in incursions, she fits it really well. Get a buff cornucopia on, and she can just, like, she'll just heal a ton. Oh, I definitely like Symbiote Supreme more than MS. What kind of video are you editing? I gotta kind of get back on the video bandwagon. I had some ideas for a few things I want to do. It's just haven't had really time. Been kind of focusing just on the streaming. Once now that I've got my stream setup going and things have calmed down, fortunately, a little bit. Had a pretty crazy weekend, unfortunately. Things just keep breaking in my house. Gotta keep fixing stuff. Which cuts into my video making time because when you gotta keep fixing stuff around the house. Can't really be fixing stuff and making videos at the same time. My recent escapades this weekend were the dishwasher was leaking. Went to try to remove said dishwasher from the space it was in. Could not remove the dishwasher from the space it was in because there was too much flooring. Because the people who owned the house before us decided that it was a good idea to just like layer upon layer of things and just keep covering up instead of ever tearing anything out. So there's like 20,000 layers of vinyl and stuff underneath there. So I had to tear out a few layers of the flooring in order to get the dishwasher out. Got the dishwasher out, had to replace the hose, so I had to take the whole thing apart. Put it back together. And then I had to go get some wood to put underneath it because like the way that the flooring was, it's like the flooring is here and then the cabinetry, there was like a dip down underneath. It was crazy. It was a whole day of work just to fix a leaky dishwasher. And the root cause of it was that the hose at some point had gotten like kinked back there, which is weird because the dishwasher never moved, so I don't really know exactly how that happened. At least I don't think it moved. Yeah, I'm gonna be signing out pretty soon here. You guys can go raid BG. Oh, 4th of July, did you get anything good? What'd you get? Oh, don't spoil it. I'll watch your video tomorrow. I hope you did as well as I did. I think this will be my last round, at least my last round on air. Coffee burn. I only drink coffee in the morning, I'll be honest with you. Unless, of course, I'm trying to stay up. That's probably a bad idea. I do love coffee. Now, that being said, the reason why my name is Aromatic Coffee has nothing to do with my love of coffee. It's a old Xbox Live tag. Back when Xbox Live and Xbox Live first came out, they had it where when you started it up and like made your account, that they would like give you an automated choice, and Aromatic Coffee was like the #1 option. I was like, that's a hilarious name, and I've had it ever since. So that's like 16 years now or something like that. The name it gave you was Lint Trap 32. Kind of sounds like a band name, like Blink 182, Lint Trap 132. Some sort of like emo band. Alright, so yeah, that's going to do it for me. It's way past my bedtime. Gotta work in the morning. It's a rough life having to work. But before I go, we're gonna go over here. Anybody who's here, you know, like my stuff, subscribe, leave a comment, come back. I try to stream every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Usually, I was trying to start at 9, but it seems more like 9:30 is probably more realistic. So probably like 9:30 to midnight or so. Typically Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So come back, say hi, hang out for a little bit, ask me all of your questions and rank ups. You know, I'll help as best as I can to answer you. I'm gonna go over to Sergeant Bourne's channel here and subscribe before I log off, like I promised I would. Alright, you have a new subscriber, Sergeant. Night, guys. It's been a pleasure. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you all again sometime soon. My line ID and my Discord tag, all that stuff's down in the description of my videos. So if you ever need to get in touch with me, ask me a question, if you're ever interested in joining a TBO family alliance or anything, want to see if there's any spots available, hit me up.